Hello, friend, and welcome to Welcome Wednesday. My name is Travis Norville. I'm the pastor of Judson Memorial Baptist Church. And hey, thanks for being with us. And I know it's been a minute, way before Christmas. And I even thought about that it wouldn't happen today. It would be 2 weeks from now, because my lovely bride and I were supposed to go south and be in the warm confines of a beach area on the Gulf of America. But we couldn't do it. Because the forecast for the coming week was highs in the low 40s and rain. So we were like, nah, that's not a vacation. That's not the vitamin D surplus we were looking for. So we're going to wait and do it later. And we're here. Hey, here we go. It's great to be here. So let's just dive right in. This Sunday, we pick up on the third sermon of the 8 Habits of Love by Ed Bacon. By the way, 3 more copies of the book came in. So if you haven't got yours, we've got 3 more. And I know some other people are going to redonate theirs. Copies are $5. They're all used. Some are ex-library. Some are personal libraries. Some are just in used bookshops. Some of them have wonderful inscriptions in them, signed by the author. And some are kind of weird, but it's a used book. This Sunday, what is it? Well, let's see. The topic is the habit of truth. I knew that already, but I just wanted to look and make you think I was doing it. It's a habit of truth, and we're all going to be coupling that with Martin Luther King Jr. weekend and looking at how truth, not just King as a truth teller. No, I want to look deeper in that truth as this generative force in the universe and in our lives, and how truth can transform us. I'm going to do a sermon. It's called an echo sermon. I'm not going to say words and have you say them back to me. No, I want to repeat words and phrases and sentences that you have shared with me over the past few weeks. And they are sentiments about anxiety, about the election, about the transfer of power, of feeling hopeless, of just what in the world is going to happen. I want to reflect some of these sentences back to you, not as like a shock value. No, anything like that. Just more of like, hey, let's look at these sentences. Let's look at these feelings. Let's honor these emotions, but then let's also realize our dedication to truth and where that takes us. That's what I want to look at. So that's Sunday. Hope you're here, whether in person or online. Let us know. If you're online, please say hello and let us know how you're doing, and we'll go from there. Okay. Let's just dive into some other things. Oh, first of all, this is totally off topic, but I couldn't help but share this with you. This week there was I cut it out, and if you're ever around my house or in my office, there's articles that have been cut out all over the place, and it's not a good habit, but it's something that I do. All right. Well, anyways, there's this wonderful article I cut out about a church in southern France that is, like churches everywhere, trying to think about how they use their space and how to make it more community friendly and also generate income. And the priest had this wonderful idea. What if in our belfry we hung hams to dry? And they did. And the hams already sold out every year. And they say that it's the ringing of the bell, the vibrations, the wood, the ambiance of this seasonal temperature changes just adds a little something extra to the ham. I mean, come on. I think it's baloney. Aha! But nevertheless, right behind me and above me a little bit is the Judson Belfry. Now, we don't have a bell. I'd love to have a bell. Church needs to have a bell. I've always wanted to put an apiary in there, raise bees, and we have this Baptist honey that we sell or give away, doesn't matter. But then I thought, wow, what if we hung hams to dry and cure up there? Wouldn't that be amazing? Can you imagine? Huh. Yeah. Dream with me. Okay. Well, let's move on from that. How about the Book of Psalms? How are you coming on the Book of Psalms? You're reading of it. Here's this little map. It's here's a link to it in the email. If you haven't signed up for the email, please do so. So today you would be up to Psalm 34. By the end of the day, you're supposed to have read up to 34 Psalms. If you haven't started yet, you can be like, oh, come on, I haven't got time. I didn't know about this. Well, that's okay. Start right now where you are. You can either start at Psalm 34 and go forth, or Psalm 32 is actually today. Read 32, 33, 34, and then catch up later. Or you can just, okay, I'm going to read, it's going to take me a few, maybe a couple of weeks before we get caught up, but I'm going to read an extra psalm each day. It's the time that you spend reading a sports section, or it's the time that you spend working on a crossword puzzle, or the time that you spend doom scrolling, or the time that you spend doing all these things, and you're like, I really should be doing other things. Well, hey, let's have a new habit. Book of Psalms. Let's see how it goes. All right, friend, you can do it. It's good stuff. You're going to get, some of you asked me, hey, is there anything I could read while we're reading the book of Psalms? I mean, not really. I mean, there's tons of stuff. I mean, gosh, there's wonderful things. More than anything, I just want you to immerse yourself in the language and the emotions and the approach to prayer and this conversation with God that's in the book of Psalms. If that's all you get, I would be more than satisfied. All right. Well, let's just do a couple of announcements in. We are still looking for a part-time lead child care provider. If you know someone or would like to recommend someone, please do so. It's a very important thing. Get real. People experiences fun. The Judson's Gate Gathering, great gatherings 2025. If you have an idea for a great gathering, please make sure that you have that in by January 20th. Jeff O'Halloran, Margaret Willett, those are the people that are leading that up. Take a gander at them. Craft workshop, January 25th, Saturday, 10 a.m. to noon here at Judson. This wonderful thing that's been going around, this flyer about the Victorian puzzle purses. We have about 11 people signed up already, which is great. And if you'd like to register, please contact the church. It's info@judsonchurch.org. You got to use email because the phones are still out, and hopefully soon we'll have an operating phone line. It's really frustrating, but we'll do what we can till then. All right, that's about all I got for that. I hope to see you Sunday, whether in person or online. Hey, make sure you're reading your Psalms. Take a look at the announcements, and keep our brothers and sisters and friends and families in LA County in your prayers. Just so much devastation, so much loss. We all of us have somebody, whether it's a friend or a family member or someone in our lives, that has been impacted by this, that experienced loss, and is just heartbroken. There are plenty of places to give. I mean, think about the credible, trustworthy sources. One of those could be American Baptist Home Mission Societies. It's through the One Great Hour of Sharing. It's our way to give and make sure relief expenditures happen. There'll be a link to that in the notes. Take a look at that. Our prayers go out to them. We are hopeful for the Israel-Palestine, the Gaza ceasefire. I hope it sticks. We're praying for peace there. We're praying for peace in all these places around the world, and we're just hoping that the truth of love will continue to ring out. All right, friends, make sure in those prayers you're also saying one for yourself, and we'll go from there. Peace.